Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sirree. What's happening, everybody? We are live. Courtside Radio. Sorry for a little bit of the delay there, but we got some new things going on. Y'all gonna love it. But y'all know who it is. It's your boy, Bruce Courtside. We are live. We're gonna figure this out. They got me in here working and stuff, man, but I'm gonna kick it on over to the man himself and let y'all know what we got going on today. Big day, Monday.
Yeah.
Football championship weekend things going on. And PG, tell me how you living, man.
Hey, man, it's about to be so much fun today. I have a lot to talk about. E has a lot to talk about. And I'm pretty sure Mike has a lot to talk about. But we're going to save that for you. Courtside from the sidelines, man. It's going to be so much fun. Y'all going to enjoy it. But, man, I'm here with my guys. You know who I am. Mike Kelder, PG, the one and only Magic Johnson of the show to make sure it's show time. Every time you tuning in to Courtside Radio. To the left of me is my guy, Mr. One and Only himself, Mr. Inglewood. Sorry, Paul Pierce, you got your spot. My guy out of Pappy. What's the deal, Mike?
What up, what up, what up? It's all love in the city. You know what it is. There's enough room for both of the legends all day. But Mr. Put Your Ankles in the ER is back in the stew, number 2. And y'all know we got that fuego for you. But it's Courtside Radio, baby. It's Monday. We got a whole lot of things coming your way. And we can't wait to give you all you've been waiting for.
Yes, sir, man. It's going to be so lit. The energy is going to be crazy on today. Of course, my guy, Bruce on the ones and twos, killing it as always. Y'all hearing all the classic records from my guy. All the way across from me with the big smile on his face because I don't think he believed his team will win. But they did it. Shout out to the Niner. Bang, bang, Niner gang. My guy, Mr. What's Up himself, E. Lamb. What's up, Eric?
Yo, what's up? Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Courtside Radio. It's Courtside Mondays, where if we were any closer, we'd be in the game. You already know who it is. It's your boy E. Lamb, the Chocolate Boy Wonder, Eric McDradle, a.k.a. Black Thanos. Okay. I got another AKA for y'all on Thursday.
Okay.
Y'all know who it is.
Y'all know who it is.
Yeah, Black Thanos in the building. And, of course, our guy from the meanest streets in the world, Beverly Hills, the one and only Hines. What's up, Hines? How you doing, man?
Man, I'm feeling great. I'm hanging out with Waldo right on my left right now. It's a perfect day. Shalom, ladies and gentlemen. Us Lakers and Celtics fans have another reason to hang out, have drinks together, and cry over our team's sulking seasons. Been a rough weekend of football, but possibly the game of the year. And I'm including 2021 for anyone who's going to be quick-witted and go with, it's only been a month in 2022.
Hey, facts. Hey, but, man, we're about to have so much fun. And you spoke of where's Waldo, who we still can't seem to find. Where is Steph Curry's jump shot? Where is the three-point ball? He is shooting like, 27% in the last 10 games.
Abysmal.
Just not up to par. Himes, I'm going to let you tackle this one first. What are your thoughts on Steph Curry and the struggles that this man is having? Because we don't usually see this. This guy usually goes crazy and gets all of these buckets, but man, no shot making for this guy.
Oh man,
which is probably taking him out of the lead of the MVP voting if people were to vote right now.
Man, Steph Curry has been having trouble. I'm sorry, I'm leaning fans right now. I'm trying to get the stats and see him from the angle. The Warriors right now in the last 10 are 6-4. Okay, they're playing moderately well, but Steph Curry is struggling. Let me make this clear. 20.1 points per game, 7 assists per game, 5.7 rebounds per game. And the struggle for him, it's 5.1 rebounds. I'm sorry. Rebounds per game. The struggle for Steph right now is that he's shooting an abysmal, and this is abysmal for him and also for pretty much any three-point shooter in the league, 27% from downtown.
Tough.
Ray Allen or someone put a curse on him after he took that record because, man, he is shooting himself into the dirt.
Hey, and you will hope that he changed it around quick because, it's a tough struggle. But, Mike, what's your thoughts on the struggles of Steph Curry, man? His team, they find a way to win, but he isn't playing the way that we're used to him playing. What's your thoughts, Mike?
When you rely solely on your jump shot as your main priority of offense, it's when you're in a slump, you see it as evident, and it's like he's been doing it consistently. It's like we expect him to make these shots, and he's just not going down. Like the Splash Brothers kind of dry right now. It's a drought over there, and it's just on his side. He left his shot in Charlotte somewhere.
Yep.
You got to get it back, get it right. Chef Curry, go ahead, get in the kitchen and get it back on your sauce. And we waiting for you to show up and put that MVP status back on your back. DeMar stolen it from you, and hey, you got to fight for it back, big dog. Come on, Chef. You got this.
Look, hey, got to pick it up.
This is just a bump in the road, a little hurdle. I think all of us can agree. Steph is a shooter, and what do we say? Shooters shoot.
Shoot
Keep shooting. Shoot yourself out of the slump. That's what's going to ultimately happen. The team is staying afloat without him really having the crazy offensive input that he's had.
Yep.
And that should tell you all you need to know about the Warriors, is that he's not necessarily the engine that drives it. And I also want to shout out Michael, courtside reporter, literally courtside level reporter right now with a handy mic in his hand.
Hey, old school, man.
Facts.
I'm throwing it back, man. But, we got to make sure this show goes on and that this fast break ends with a slam dunk. Elam, man, what's your thoughts on the struggles of Steph Curry? The greatest shooter ever is struggling to shoot.
Ladies and gentlemen, listen. Steph is still the greatest shooter of all time.
Second.
My guy, the greatest, okay? My guy is two. I think his problems are twofold. One, he's been in the weight room. He's putting up 4 plates. Believe it or not, Steph is putting up 4 plates.
What is he eating? How many plates?
2.5 pound weights.
He got gumbo plates?
No. Ooh. All right.
Apparently not just
Leave
her.
that alone.
Now,
Why you had to go there, bro?
Now, see,
keep it smooth.
with everything, I think it was like a TMZ report that was saying that they wanted an open marriage or something like that. So I'm like, okay, maybe
False.
that was factoring in. But I think my guy's just been watching too much Russell Westbrook. You know what I'm saying? He's been watching the Lakers way too much. Because the mere fact that in the last 24 games, he's shooting 37.6% from the field.
Crazy.
And even more than that, 33.8% from the three. That's my man's calling card. And I saw a meme that said, Russell Westbrook had a higher field goal percentage than Steph.
Yes.
And I was like, man, that's cap.
Cat.
No, it's real.
I went and looked and I was like, ooh.
Yeah.
Cap off.
That's awkward.
Oh, yeah. So it's crazy, man, to see this. Bruce, what's your take on it? Steph Curry struggling to make shots. What is going on in the world of Steph? Is that Seth Curry out there for him?
Nah, what Seth
Nah,
balling
I know,
too.
I know.
That's Wardell out there right now.
Nah, man. I mean, like all shooters, they go through a little slump here, and he had one of those runs where like it was so much pressure. He was trying to get to this record. There was a lot riding on Steph, and I think Clay came back and he was like, all right, let me relax for a little bit, man. Let me take it easy, take a few nights off, whatever. But the worst thing about this is now he's gonna close out the season hot as hell. So he got his little cold fit in. So yeah,
Hey,
Warriors in 5.
Warriors in 5. Okay.
Damn.
So it's still going, man. Y'all let us know what you guys think. You can always hit us up in the chat via the TGN app. Make sure you guys download it if you haven't. Remember, you can always call in to show us love as well and to discuss Steph Curry and his struggles so far. But to take it to a team that is not cold and that's on fire and has been since their L in the finals to the Bucks. The Phoenix Suns, man,
Surging.
Yeah, surging Phoenix Suns. My question to you guys, and we'll start with you, Mike. Are the Phoenix Suns the most disrespected team by the national media?
I can see that by far. They don't get the attention that they deserve and the notoriety that they've actually produced on the court. Like when you put a product out that's consistently something to watch, something that can bring in revenue. And it's like, bro, you guys are a great team and it's smooth over there. Like the ball movement, you see everybody's step their game up and they are playing together. Togetherness, come on now, everybody know what team means. Together, each accomplishes more. And they're showing that camaraderie and like they are killing it on the defensive end too, because that's what's starting a lot of their fast breaks and their fast-paced offense. So it's not just Chris Paul in the half court. They are taking over. D-Book does what he needs to do, and they got some hoopers over there, bro. Bridges is stepping out.
Yeah.
And it's like they just have people they're playing outside of themselves, but they're playing up to the level of potential that we saw this team actually being able to do.
Yeah.
So it's no surprise, but they need more notoriety on this.
And as long as you have that guy, Chris Paul, he is going to find a way to win games. Maybe he doesn't win championships, but he wins games. So, E, I want you to tell me, Do you agree with the Suns being the most disrespected team in the league?
I mean, hands down. What other, conference champion came back with the same squad and Cass was like, oh, that was a fluke?
Nah, that's real.
The Bucks.
I know I didn't anticipate them being this good. And not only are they the best in the West, they're the best in the league.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I'm looking right now. They have a 36-9 winning percentage. They the only team that's still in single digits in the loss column.
Crazy.
And it's crazy because, did we really think Chris Paul was going to lead them back to the promised land? I heard when he said, I'm addicted to the finals. I'm trying to go back. I laughed at that.
Hey, once again, like you said earlier, I said, Cap.
Remember we all said when he got that $40 million contract, like, Jesus, Phoenix just spent a lot of damn money and they might not get that return on investment, man.
But they are.
Yeah. They're exceeding expectations, man.
And it's crazy because nobody is talking about them.
Yeah.
What's being lost in a national conversation is what's going on with the Bucks, what's going on with Golden State, what's going on with the Lakers.
Yes.
And it's like quiet is kept under the radar. They just accumulating wins, racking them up.
Yep.
And come first round, come playoff time, I don't think nobody gonna want to see this team.
They don't want to. They don't want no smoke. Hans, what you got?
He's right. Like that's the thing people are missing is that this team is being overshadowed due to so many different storylines going on in the NBA. Look, we talk about what the Bucks are doing. We talk about what Golden State is doing with how they've turned their season around. The return of Klay Thompson's only amplified and magnified them as being the main storyline. Look at Ja's season, what he's doing, what the Brooklyn Nets are doing, specifically Kevin Durant. Also, the storyline surrounding Kyrie. It's like it's a sensory overload of news stories, which includes teams that are surging like the Chicago Bulls. Like we bring up all these different teams. It's easy to get lost within the system, especially when we expect this of you a season later. Mm-hmm. It's easy to get lost in the shuffle when expectations were exceeded once and now you've told us that you want to be back. All right, well then do it. You're going to get lost in the shuffle because of every other story, like even including Kawhi and PG's availability or unavailability.
Yeah,
they're going to get lost in that shuffle, but the Suns are one of the best teams. Okay. And I say one of the best because albeit their record signifies they are the best team, they're one of a handful of teams that's really vying for a championship. And I'm going to go back to what I said earlier. The Warriors are 6-10 or 6-4 in their last 10 games, right?
Yeah.
What do those 4 games amount to? The gap between them and Phoenix.
No, yeah.
Because it's a 3-game differential.
Yeah, 3 games. Phoenix Suns 36-9. Bruce, what are your thoughts on the Phoenix Suns and how they're playing so far, man? 18-4 on the road.
Well, we're going to take this time to just go on and shout out Bruce's Team of the Week.
Yeah.
Perfect. Since we're here, we're doing this, we're going to talk about it.
I love this.
As always, I will say Phoenix Suns, and we've talked about it. I think I had them in like one of my top 5 for a while, actually. Since the beginning of the season, and they started going on these runs and then it kind of just never stopped. It was like a loss here, maybe a loss there, a little road trip or something. Maybe they lost D-Book for a little bit, still only got 9 L's, man. Like they're doing their thing. Like you said, it's the Chris Paul factor. But the reason no one talks about this is because it's win or go home at this point for them. Okay. We don't care about your regular season. You gotta win. You gotta win this championship.
And see, I think it's fool's gold. No one anticipated them being this strong this early.
Nope.
Like they usually make, or Chris Paul-led teams usually make a push in the second half of the season.
Yep.
So the mere fact that they're coming out the gate looking this strong, I'm like, okay, well, when is Chris Paul gonna get hurt?
Because the thing is, they're losing guys.
They're not losing Chris Paul.
Yes. Other than Chris Paul, they're losing guys, and it does not factor. Like, doesn't make a difference. With
Dude,
the team
who was that kid that stepped up for them off the bench? They had signed him, then he got cut, and then he got signed to a 10-day. Smith or something like that. The big man who's been filling in for DeAndre.
With the glasses.
Justin Smith, right?
It's like
he's been
it's something like that. Look. They're a well-run, thank you. Like they're a well-run, well-oiled machine. It's really and truly next man up. They have like replicated the Warrior system with their own little intricate tweaks that work for this team.
Yeah. And
But
if
the center of that universe right there is
if you
Chris
want
Paul.
to know why, is that it's CP3, and then they score, they average about 112, but then they play some.
They're good all around. They knock
too.
down threes. They knock down. You got D-Book and CP for the mid range. Aiden's doing just enough as a big man, and a couple of their backups. They still got McGee out there, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
they got 3 levels.
You guys are so
scoring.
disrespectful, man.
But see, this is the thing. Like how they score their 3-point shooting, they do it a lot from the corners.
Yep.
Like last year, I want to say they were one of the top 3 teams from corner threes, and this year they're right back in the conversation in terms of percentage made. Then, like how Michael said, when you look at D-Book and CP3, those are probably 2 of the top 5
mid-range scorers.
technicians in the game right now.
Facts.
And the mere fact that they aren't afraid to shoot that shot and do it with so much consistency, like it puts them in an entirely different category, because that's one team that you truly got to defend at all 3 levels.
Yeah, exactly. Because I was looking at it like this, just like how you almost piggyback off you on that part. Because if you look at it, they're very proficient when they shoot threes, but they're incumbents of open shots off playmakers who have handled the rock, but they're natural scorers and natural facilitators. When you're a hooper, you can do it all. And you have 2 of the best in the business right now on the same squad. When they're both available, you can't stop one or the other. You have to game plan for both, and you're not going to stop either of them.
And it's crazy because they have a guy in Campaign and Landry Shamet coming off the bench that can fill those scoring volumes and droughts. Don't get me wrong, they're not on the same level.
Is Shamet a Jewish name?
No.
But you're getting a lot of open shots
Yeah.
due to it's a lot of draw and kick, drive and kick, and you're seeing that it's the penetration game is it's evident because you can't stop Chris Paul off the dribble, but their pick and roll game is impeccable. That's where they excel, and that's where Chris Paul can lead his teams to more wins. He's been doing it early and often, but now we got to see it throughout the duration of the season. We knew y'all was good at the end of last season, as most of his teams are, but finish it off strong, keep it going like this, and y'all got a chance. We can't see too many teams taking y'all off.
There are only 2 players on that roster that I think of in the rotation, I should say, that now 3 with Jalen Smith that I know for sure don't shoot threes or can't, right? Okay. Think about that. It's Ayton,
And they're
McGee.
effective as fuck.
Yeah, Ayton, McGee, and Smith.
Ayton
And those 3.
Ayton can knock down the 3, but he's not a 3.
Come on. I'm not.
He's a willing shooter.
Yes.
Willing shooter.
And that should be noted, but I'm not going to look at DeAndre Ayton as someone that I need to, check up that on the wing or any area. So going down to Frank Kaminsky, Bridges, all of these guys, that's what makes them special. These are not only 3-point shooters, though. These are guys that slash, that are really hard-nosed, that are willing to take it to the basket.
Yep.
Man, Jay Crowder has 2 moves. It's catch and shoot from any area beyond the arc,
a foul,
or no, yes,
floater too,
or fake drive floater.
Exactly, the floater game that's
I
his
like
go-to.
that. Hey, so y'all let me know what you guys think this week about the team that our guy Bruce has chosen, because that is Bruce's Team of the Week. Shout out to the Phoenix Suns.
Sponsored by the 100.
Oh, damn.
So y'all let us know what you guys think. Is Bruce right with his Team of the Week? Is it the Phoenix Suns, or is it somebody else that he's overlooking? Just to move it along, we have to talk about our guy, the Alex Himes of the NBA. Grayson Allen.
Man.
Because you're very flagrant,
bro.
man.
You could have gone with
You're
Pat
very flagrant.
Connaughton, and I would have been happy. Grayson Allen.
So Grayson Allen, we all know that he was ejected from a game for flagrant 2 on our guy AC Fresh.
I was going to say,
he broke his wrist,
game?
where he's out 6 to 8 weeks.
6 to 8 weeks.
And I was surprised that Grayson only received
one game.
One
What the hell?
game.
Yo.
Reputation doesn't go into it. So let me know what you think. Does Grayson Allen have a place in the league? Do we need a guy like
Capital HE double hockey sticks? Shout out to Wayne Gretzky and Alex Ovechkin, because this dude has absolutely no place in the NBA.
No.
Now, this was like the NBA of the 80s, early 90s.
He'd be an all-star.
When Mace was playing, when Bill Laimbeer was playing, when Kurt Rambis was playing, I would be like, yo, you know what? Every team needs a hard-nosed white guy, to do the dirty work. Grayson Allen is out here cheesing cats, bro. The mere fact AC was going up for a boom.
Yeah.
You come Hard foul, cool.
It was
not
the
a
second
problem.
pull.
It was the second hand that yanked him to the ground.
Yep.
Listen, if AC was my teammate,
You getting fired on.
period. Oh, wait, how the lady say? Period.
Yeah, period.
Yo, listen, I'm going
It's
off.
giving.
It's gonna look like BI out there.
Listen, swing room, okay? That's what I'm doing. No questions asked. I'm hitting them until somebody pull me off of them.
Okay. He's a starter though. Like
No,
he's
he's
not
not.
a scrub.
No.
He's
Yeah.
averaging 12 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, nearly 1 steal. He does his part for that Milwaukee team, and they lost last year. PJ Tucker, so he needed a guy, but you don't want a guy that's doing that. So Himes, what's your thoughts on Grayson Allen?
Look, Grayson Allen has been nothing but a frickin' pest from his college days. When you said he's gotten ejected, I immediately was thinking, all right, which one? And that should tell you that he's built a reputation. I think that what everyone's kind of alluding to is the treatment of the repercussions that the NBA enlisted for his acts on Alex Caruso. The fact that he really broke a dude's wrist and
Yeah,
he only got
crazy.
one game.
Well, I couldn't believe it.
We could think of so many different suspensions in other sports and make comparisons, but specifically the NBA with how proactive they are and how progressive they have set themselves out to be in comparison to every other sports league. I mean, we can call a spade a spade. This was white on white crime, and he got one suspension,
Man.
a 1-game suspension. I mean, I can't believe I have to be the one to point it out, but like, clearly there's a double standard in how the NBA views this. And this is a guy that's consistently been shown to go out of his way and put other players, whether it be in harm's way or inflict pain upon them.
Yeah, NBA they have to
That
stop
can't
bucking
stand.
around.
It's
He
just
pointed out
Caruso's
1980
isolated.
players.
Yeah. Mike, what's your take on Grayson Allen?
I feel like he should be on the Shanghai Sharks or something around that aspect. Like he does not deserve a spot in the NBA. Talent wise, he can do it. A lot of people can, but it's like you've built a reputation that it's not even just your sportsmanship. It's like your professionalism is very questionable. Like your maturity is questionable.
My dude was smiling when he got ejected.
Yep.
Off the
Maturity.
court.
That's why I had to throw that in there because I saw that and I was like, bro, that's
You're
what
a
gets you
dirty
fired on.
remorse. No
That's what
remorse.
gets you fired on because it's like, bro, you know what you did intentionally. And
You're
it's
a
like,
dirty man for doing that.
That's true.
It's something about those dookies, man.
It is, but it's like
Yes.
he's been like this for, I would say, documented since
Forever.
before he got
Facts.
to college. So it's like you don't expect anything else, and it'll only be insanity if you expect some like different results from the same shit we keep seeing. So
Yeah.
it doesn't belong in the league. He doesn't either. Talent wise, you can do it, but bro, your spot is not valid over here on the NBA side, bro.
I think we can all
Kick
agree
rocks,
that
yeah.
we
Yeah.
all want to see him
On the set.
potentially get back into one game only to see him get banged on by whoever he tries to screw
Bang,
with.
don't listen. Next time that dude shoots, I'm
Low
putting.
bridge.
Listen, low bridge. I'm finna hit him with the
Just 'cause
Zaza.
I'm a Bulls
I'm gonna
player.
hit him with a Zaza Pachulia. All right.
Or the
Ooh.
Jalen Rose, whichever one works.
Listen,
You guys are evil, man.
No, whichever one works. Bruce, what's your thoughts on Grayson Allen,
Hit him
man?
with the Chris Childs one time.
Yeah, he belongs in the league. Where's he gonna go? He a hooper.
Okay.
He's
He can
a
work at
hooper.
Foot Locker
I like
The
too.
that.
problem with Grayson Allen is ain't nobody checking him. Y'all
That's-
allowing this
Yep.
dude to run around out here and act like
that
this.
part,
Next time the Bulls see the Bucks, it better be a brawl on the court.
man.
Period. Like you can't.
Like
You gotta
Nikola
take this dude out.
Mirotic.
Like he keeps getting away with this. We know who he is, but he hoops. He plays defense. He shoots open shots. He's actually gotten better since he got to the league because he looked like a bust when he first got here.
Yes,
He's played a
that's
lot
real.
better as he's gone to other teams. I think it's crazy how well he fits in the Bucks system.
Yeah.
It's just like, okay, well, Grayson Allen out here with like 20 tonight.
No, I know.
Like
Yep.
8 boards and some assists.
He's a
Like,
solid player.
and he's playing D. But y'all allow this dude to come in and bully y'all, and he this little kid. Because honestly, there's dirty ass players in the NBA. We got videos and
Yeah,
pictures
Chris
of
Paul, one of them.
Yeah,
just
Chris Paul.
hitting people
LeBron
in
on
the
the low.
nuts.
LeBron
Like,
on the low.
dirty screens. KG used to set the worst picks in the world. Elbows
yeah,
out,
No, they were
knees
great.
out.
They were great.
Yeah, I'm sure they work for you. I mean, it was the Celtics. Kevin McHale's probably
That's
one
why I
of
don't like the
your
Celtics.
favorite
Yeah,
friends.
exactly.
But this is the league, and this is actually what we're used to. So we talk about the league being soft and going through all this other stuff, and then when somebody come in here and they, about that action, they clotheslining people, you like, man, you can't be doing that, man. That's too much. You know who he is.
So look,
like that
I'm
answer.
calling
just
out
take
all
him out.
I'm calling the entire NBA out. Listen, I don't care if y'all just need me to come sign a 10-day. Look, this is
squad.
Just to squad. I'll hit him with a low bridge mount and hit him with a strong grounded pound. You could ban me from the league after that. I just want to send a message like, look, bro, for every hooper out there, this is unacceptable. And the mere fact that they gave the golden child in the NBA 1 game for something less, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's crazy, but
the Houston Rockets are definitely interested in Eric's
Grayson Allen been going through this his whole life. He probably been dirty since he was a little kid because he was probably getting bullied and punked around because he was like a little small, and he's always probably playing with these black guys. And, he had to act a certain way and be a certain way. Nobody's checking this man.
Yeah.
He must have dirt on everybody, and y'all want to come out because he's punking y'all.
Man, he make me want to slap Marco Rubio next time I see him.
That's wild right there, man. Hey, but it's Courtside Radio, man. We are here. Let us know what you guys think, man. Grayson Allen, does he have a place in the NBA? Yay or nay?
Waterboy.
He's getting away with a lot of crazy stuff, and that 1-game suspension is crazy. But we are here doing our things. Courtside Mondays going up. We're having so much fun. I hope you guys are too. Let's spark a conversation. Woo! And we're going to spark this conversation not to talk about the LA Sparks and the WNBA, but to talk about ladies college basketball. Akoya Lee of...
That's my rally right there.
Real spit?
That's your
Nah, I'm
beat?
just fucking with
I was about to say, like, y'all crazy over there. But
It's like my grandfather Bruce.
shout out to her performance. 61 points in the upset victory against Oklahoma, number 15 ranked Oklahoma. 61-12. She did it with no 3-point shots, man.
None.
So very
Bully ball.
impressive. Just playing big time ball, looking like the Wilt Chamberlain of women's basketball. You got any take on the performance from Miss Lee?
Yeah, I actually do. The mere fact that I didn't know the women's record was only 61 points.
Me
I'm
too.
thinking like
College,
Lisa Leslie, Cheryl Swoops, Tina Thompson,
Cheryl Miller.
Cheryl Miller.
Miller.
I'm like, yo, it had to be like 80, 70 some points.
60.
61. I was amazed. And to know that there was a lady who played at Long Beach State who also scored 60 points. I was like, I didn't know that.
Oh,
So a little bit
the
about
beach.
Miss.
That's my school,
Shout out to the beach.
Shout
I knew
out to
you
the
would
beach.
appreciate that.
Shout out to the beach.
But let me tell you a little bit about Miss Lee. She's averaging 25.5. She's the second leading scorer in the nation.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
She's averaging 10.9 boards, half of assists a game, but she's shooting almost 60% from the field. And she
Volleyball.
completely dominated on the low post. This is what I love about the women's game. If you want to see like hoops in its truest form, in its truest essence, go watch the women's game because you got women like Akoya Lee who's out there dominating. Now, I will say this. If my cousin, Jasmine Jones, saw her on the block, that would be a matchup I want to see.
Okay. So shout out to Miss Lee, man. She had games of 43 and she scored 38 twice this season. They got a big win over number 14 Oklahoma. She's there at Kent State. They had a 15-0 run to start the game with 12 points coming from Lee. What a performance, when you see a game like that, especially coming from one of the ladies, because they can hoop too, damn it. So give them their love and
simple
respect.
mathematics. They can hoop too.
Yeah, simple mathematics, man. So that's sparking a conversation. Shout out to Miss Lee of Kansas State, man. Now I have a question to ask you guys. Should blue chip prospects include China as an option out of high school? Like, is that something that more guys should do, going straight to China to hoop? I still think they should bring back the high school to the NBA thing, but
Look,
Himes, you got it.
all right. With the advancements of, I'm just kidding. With the NIL money and the deals that all of these athletes can now make, I don't see the true appeal at this. Well, let me rephrase. I see the understanding of utilizing it to prep yourself for the league. If you don't want to play collegiately and you want to get some more training or a different style of training, you can go overseas and get paid a cool amount of money for it and probably still rake in some NIL money because you're underage, right?
Yep.
But I still think that, look, at this point, the way that we've seen things set up, the G League and staying in college are really the two ways to go about it.
Facts,
you can get
more than
paid
ever.
very well in the G League at this point. Just to get one or two of these young cats in there who are high draft picks or high, like 5-star recruits to join the G League only adds advertising, only adds revenue. teams are going to want to pay them well for their services. And it also gives you a chance to really develop someone within a system of NBA basketball, really up-tempo style, playing with true NBA players, guys that are getting sent down for either rehab assignments or people that want to make a comeback. Imagine getting to get paid $3 million a year right out of high school to play against Lance Stevenson in the G League to build your credibility to get up to the league.
Lance is busting your ass. Though.
But you see my point. Like you get that true NBA experience, and you're not even in the league, and you're getting paid like you're in the league. More money than most of these guys I've ever seen. So I love the concept of going overseas. If you're not a high enough pick or someone that's getting recruited or anything, and you want to make a more amount of money because you can. But I think with the inclusion of the G League and the NIL system, it's kind of rendered it a little bit more of a niche product for the players that are really on the outside looking in, trying to make the league, trying to make the G League, trying to give themselves some notoriety.
Okay. I like that. Bruce, what's your thoughts? Should that be an option? Should guys think about going to China and, playing there in the CBA?
It was an option for a little bit.
Okay.
And that was why we got NIL deals. That is why you can go to G League now.
Yep.
Because the NBA saw they were losing talent.
Yeah.
College saw I'm losing talent. Like
Agreed.
The best talent to play against, and the only way you get better and notice is playing out here. I mean, there's dudes from almost D2s now, basically, or just little small town colleges that happen to play UNC or Duke a couple times or whatever it might be, who get this exposure because they're out here. Now, you on the bubble, you're not sure. Yeah, go on down to China. Try and get you a little play. Maybe you get a check out there, but
get you a statue like Marbury out there.
Yeah, but that's more of like a secondary option, third option now, and it's only because like we're keeping the money out here in the U.S. They don't want to see these kids go. Like unless you're LaMelo, you want to play at 16 or something. Go, do that. But no.
Think about it, like just the way that all these software companies want to be kept in the United States, and we're all making these policies to incentivize these companies to stay here. We're incentivizing all of the homegrown talent to really stay here.
Yeah.
Give them purpose here. Think about the last big names: Brandon Jennings, Emmanuel Mudiay. How many big names have we heard go from high school straight over to overseas since then? It's been a change.
Yeah.
Man, y'all tripping. I'm gonna tell y'all why. It's 1.4 billion people in China. That's 4 times the amount of people here in America. So even if you only had, let's say, half of the country who was really interested in basketball, that's 2 times the Americans. Y'all tripping.
Go get your bread.
Listen, go get your bread. If the
bread is there, yes.
If you gotta go the JUCO route, if you flunked out of high school and don't have the grades, and you like, look, I want to go make some bread right now.
Go to China.
Go to China. Because guess what? It's a ton of cats. Ikpe Oba,
Udoka.
Udoka.
Yeah.
He's over there playing.
No,
OJ Mayo is over there snorting lines and
smoking
dropping buckets.
And making
Ekpe
threes.
Yuta.
Listen.
Ekpe Yuta.
Yeah. Listen, there's a ton of NBA talent over there hooping, right? So you're not going to be, short of competition to play against. You just got to be strategic and smart about A, your branding, B, taking care of your body, and C, becoming a professional, because scouts are going to be over there. If you could hoop, I don't care if you playing somewhere in the middle of a Congo jungle,
you can be in
somebody
Antarctica.
is going to find you. You could be playing penguins in Antarctica. Guess what? They gonna find you.
Hey, man, the last time I saw someone playing basketball in the Congo, the Predator showed up, so I wouldn't be playing there anytime soon.
He probably can hoop. Predator probably got
Bro, have you seen the new Predator movies? There's one that's like
that's my
82,
cousin.
bro. That actually adds up.
Got the dreads.
This makes so much sense.
Yeah.
Cousin Pred, come down, hang out with us. Come on the next episode
I want
of
to hear
CSR.
Mike's take on this, man. Should some of these blue chip guys say, damn it, I'm going to China to go and try to get some bread before I go to the NBA?
I feel there should be no need to limit your opportunities or your options, because if the revenue is there, if it's right for you and your family and for your situation, do what's best fit for you. Doesn't matter where it's at, how much the bag is worth, whatever you feel is best for you and comfortable for you to do and take care of your chicken, you go ahead and do that. But I feel like that should be an option that's still open, but there's revenue to get over here in the States and on this side of the world. But hey, they're throwing bags at people. You can be a star over there. That's the one perk to that.
Yep.
If you go overseas, you have the greater opportunity to become a star or to get more notoriety and get love out there, get quicker endorsements, and you can just ball out. Because if you have the talent, just like he said, somebody's going to find you. That's always the case. No matter what school you at, somebody's going to see you. Somebody's going to put your name out there, and you do what you're supposed to do, and everything's going to align just as it should.
Facts.
So,
Hey, your game talks for you. So you just have to make sure that if you make the decision, you better go over there and ball. Because if you make that choice and you don't ball, you might be playing in China for the rest of your career. Yeah, man, that's a great topic. Just as we see, I wish they would get back to the high school rule and force guys to play 2 years in college, just because. Bro, I have no idea who's playing for these college teams.
Bro, if you got that
every year.
See, I want that, but also because I want these guys to be to have the opportunity to go back and get their degree when they want to.
No, yeah.
Like that's
if
the
you
big
play
advantage.
2 years, bro, you closer to getting your degree.
Yeah,
and I
man.
think that would
Look
help
at the
those.
UNC system.
Yeah.
They did it right.
Facts, man. So, Courtside Radio, we here doing our thing, man. Don't forget and don't be afraid. You can always contact us by hitting us up via the chat, or you can call in on the very same TGN Radio app. Much love to you guys out there who tune in and listen to us live, and then those who listen to us in podcast form. We are here for you, Courtside Radio, CSR live, but it is halftime, guys, so that means that we have to tap in with the culture. And I don't know if my guys knew today, but happy Peanut Butter Day.
Ooh.
Yeah, happy Peanut Butter Day. It seems like it's a new holiday every day, bro. They making up stuff. I can't wait for that Michael holiday that everybody can celebrate. But yeah, it is a National Peanut Butter Day. So I have a question for you guys. If you had to choose one of these peanut butter snacks, which one would you prefer? We're just going to go 3. Nutter Butter, Uncrustables, or Reese's? Bruce, you got it first.
Okay.
That's tough.
Top 3.
But
What's
just
your
those,
top?
it doesn't eliminate other things from my life, correct?
No, it doesn't eliminate anything else. But you can choose one. Which one of the 3 do you prefer?
Yeah, all you can eat is
Does anybody eat Nutty Bars?
I used to, but I don't. Like, it would be like
bro.
a craving, but
So
nah.
that's why that doesn't matter.
you
But
craved a nutty
Nutter
bar.
Butter, Uncrustables, Reese's Puffs. Let's see.
This might be, you
Puffs.
know,
Reese's Pieces.
somebody.
Reese's Pieces.
It's just but this is just regular Reese's.
Damn, you really go into
Reese's
this.
Pieces peanut butter cups.
Yeah, peanut butter.
No,
cups.
not Reese's Pieces, because that's the
No,
the
all-
Reese's peanut butter cups.
just the cups.
Yeah.
So
And look-
other Reese's products I can eat, right?
Nah, bro, that's cheating.
Yeah,
Come on, you're
pick
getting rid of
one.
it.
All right, man, I'm going with Reese's.
Reese's. Okay.
I'm going because I love the cereal.
Oh, okay.
Reese's peanut butter cereal is like probably one of my favorite cereals in the world.
Wow,
It's
that's
fire.
I've never ate it before.
It is super fire.
Perfect.
But if not, I would chose Nutter Butters. They fire too.
Okay. Let me see. What do you got, man? Nutter Butter,
bro.
Uncrustables, Reese's.
Man, I'm gonna be a fat boy, bro.
You say all 3.
Yo. Hey, I'm gonna have to. Man, because I just killed 3 bags of Nutter Butters in the car. But it's a thing. Listen to me. Whenever I see a Reese's peanut butter cup, bro, I don't care if it's 1 or 20. I'm taking all.
Dude, you brought
taking them to the
some
face,
over
bro.
after the game. Remember,
Okay.
you brought me a bunch of candy. You brought me
Dude.
Skittles and Reese's.
Listen, I'll be like be covering an NFL game and they have candy up there. I'll just be like, yo, let me take like 5 of these Reese's because nobody gonna take them. Throw some in the bag for the homies. Take some home. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Reese's.
Okay. I like that. What
Shout
about
out
you?
to Uncrustables because that would be a hot second.
That-
Peanut butter and jelly.
Okay. What about
Yeah.
what about you, Hines? What you
Look,
got?
I'm thinking about it from the practicality standpoint. What can I eat most frequently that also won't kill me or give me, as the commercial says, diabetes?
The sugars.
I'm going with Uncrustables, honestly, because you can have them cold, you can heat them up a little bit. That's it's
correct.
2 different vibes. Remember?
Yeah,
Like,
you're an adult, man.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah.
it's about the long-term planning. I can't sit on an island and just eat Reese's and try and keep myself together while I'm
Man.
trying to kill these squirrels to
you
cook
need
for
to try
barbecue.
this strawberry
I'm
with
at-
the smoked though.
I'm gonna be like Tom. I'm not gonna be the Tom Hanks on the island. I'm gonna make sure that I'm set up with a mansion, all my Uncrustables, and I'm gonna be trapping squirrels and shit, getting barbecue dinner ready made, all of it because of them.
Okay.
Man.
I like that. Mike, what do you got, man? Nutter Butter. This one is so tough. It's
Bro,
crazy.
yeah.
Uncrustables or Reese's?
Wait, we haven't had anyone say Nutter Butter yet.
No, and that's why it was
Not
like
mine.
it's one. That's why I was like it's so hard because those 2 like Nutter Butters and Reese's, it's such a strong like I have adversity in my heart right now just because of this. Like, but it's like I'm gonna have to go. If I saw one and I said I need that, I'm gonna go with Reese's. Nutter Butters are a definite go-to, but Reese's is something about them. They be calling me. It's like I can't help it. They good any time of the day, no matter what I just did. I don't care. This peanut butter breath is about to hit you, man, because I'm about to take some of these straight to the face.
Okay.
And you be the man when you go camping and you pull out the Reese's Pieces cups and you make some s'mores
with the, I ain't never tried
exactly
that.
My boy.
You've not done that?
Yeah. That is, you ain't never done that before. It's my first time ever hearing that.
Bro,
man, you listen.
Wow, I'm going to try next
Snickers, Reese's, Twix, all of those.
I only use the white chocolate Hershey's.
Listen, it's gonna change your life,
man. That says a lot about who you go camping with.
It's nothing better than Nutter Butter, and the Nutter Butter is fire, bro. I just had some
straight
a couple days ago.
Wow,
that dude's sick.
What? That's literally what it is. It's fire. It's a straight nut.
Whatever. But no, it's amazing, man. The Nutter Butter cookies are clutch. Usually, if I go to the store, if I can't get
cookies on them,
if I can't get any of like the grandma cookies or anything like that, to be honest, if we had to choose anything peanut butter, I would actually choose the grandma cookies, the peanut butter ones.
Man, that's what I'm saying. I can live without Nutter Butters if you give me either the Girl Scouts or them grandma grandma joints.
Girl Scouts, man, I be feeling like July.
It's coming right now. They about to come around. I still got them in the freezer.
Shout out to who was it at the Good News Retreat that said they're stocking up right now, getting ready to sell.
That's Mike. For Franny Nation, shop for Franny Nation, man. Hit up my guy Mike
for the Girl Scouts.
His daughter got the Girl Scouts.
She got a lofty goal. She's trying to sell 5,000 boxes.
Let's make it happen.
So let's make it happen, man. But
support Black business.
That is the halftime portion of the show. Before we keep it going, we got something for you. We got this new thing that we need you guys to check out, especially you guys watching on YouTube, and tap in with us, baby. Part of the halftime show, the new intro for Courtside Radio.
We're reminding you what you're watching, what you're listening to, and that you should tune in every Monday and Thursday at 6:30 p.m. on the Good News Radio app, free to download on all major devices, baby.
Yes, sir. Courtside Radio. So before we get into what me, Eric, and Mike has been here to talk about, it is time.
What?
Bruce, Alex, we'll have y'all step away once we get to that portion of the sidelines. But Mike, give the people your top plays, man. We about to have so much fun, baby.
What up? Big Mike out of Pappy got the top plays for you from last week up until today. So we're gonna start it off one time for the one times.
Number 5.
No. We're going to top 3 special today because it's a situation on the courtside from the sidelines because we almost stepped on the field.
Okay.
So we here with it.
We on the field.
So there's top 3.
Number 3.
We're gonna start off with Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole has been disrespectfully killing everybody who wants to step in front of him. Separation king. I'm talking about he put Jordan Clarkson on his pockets with a smooth in and out dribble to the skate to the pull up 3. Clarkson's reaction, let alone gets his own highlight, because he said, "Hey, man, you got me on that." Yeah, and he said, "Hey, hey, what am I supposed to do? You saw it go down. Ain't nothing but the bottoms, baby."
Facts.
So number 2, we have Mr. NFL history himself, put himself in the record books.
Tom Brady.
He did that, but he went on the L this past day.
I know
we have Gabriel Davis.
Gabe
capped off a historic NFL performance, 201 yards, 4 TDs, but he put number 21 Mike Hughes ankles in the ER with the corner post I'm open. But I have never seen somebody so open. Y'all didn't game plan for this one at all. Y'all got the dub, but he was taking ankles, snatching them all night. I need that. Pick your face up, bro.
Hey, you want to know something sad?
Holla at me.
Pats broke the bank on this one. They had one player above Gabe Davis's pick, and they chose a different random wide receiver.
Nobody knew this was going to happen. Gabe didn't know he could do this.
That take doesn't matter. Pick yourself.
Number 1, I'm talking about he came through for the come through. One time for the one times. Jalen Suggs. I need this man in the dunk contest sometime soon. Hopefully him and Ja go at it right now this year if they let it happen. But Jalen Suggs caught a body on not himself, the MVP candidate, DeRozan, though. I'm talking about Comptown took one for the team, took it on the chin, literally. No pun
Comptown
intended.
to Pound Town.
You know what I heard?
Holla
The
at me.
same thing Beverly Hills High School marching band shouted at Englewood High. Chop, chop wood.
And how did that go for y'all?
Yeah,
We lost the game 48-0.
Don't
How did
be
the fight go?
disrespectful.
I know there was a rumble.
No, they was all done on the game.
I was at
the
Beverly
field,
Hills.
bro.
Too
I
many
thought it was at-
lawsuits.
I thought it was at Sentinel Field. I know it would go down a lot different.
Nah, thank God.
Fact.
Marching band guys be screwed.
But most definitely, those are the top plays for this week. And y'all know we got you every Monday, baby. Mike's Top 5.
Mike's top
Yes, sir.
five.
Hey, so make sure you guys tap in every Monday with us so that you can get Bruce's team of the week and Mike's top plays. Follow us on Instagram, Courtside Radio, where you can see all of these highlights, man, with some great plays. Great choices, Mike, except that Gabriel Davis one, man.
Oh, yeah, the Gabriel Davis one.
Y'all came out
I
on
don't
the-
like that. I don't like that guy.
He was
But
open.
Chiefs won, so we have to talk about it. Courtside from the sidelines.
Hey, Bruce, do we have
I
to
know
leave
you
now?
guys are gonna have to argue.
Do we have to leave now?
Can I just talk my?
I can go.
You
Y'all
can
can
go?
figure this
Yeah,
out. Y'all
Yeah, you ready?
Now stay
Let's
there.
do it.
We need referees because y'all got to be in between these two because they got a big day coming up this Sunday
Can we
afternoon.
redo that coin toss for the Bills?
Hey, but we're going to start in the AFC. What an amazing game. My Kansas City Chiefs nearly put me in the hospital bed with the performance. But you know what I learned, guys? I learned something. I learned that you can do a lot in 13 seconds.
13.
13
You can make
seconds.
two big plays.
Any
to get to
person
a
that
field
says
goal kick.
13 seconds is
Ask
not
Davis's
enough time.
mom.
Now you know there's enough time.
Ask Davis's mom. She knows about the 13 seconds. But what a performance by the Chiefs on Sunday night to get that big time win. Patrick Mahomes. It's crazy that he's on his way to being the leading rusher for the Chiefs in playoff history. Which
Dumb.
is crazy.
Yeah, because they don't do that now.
Yeah,
Just
but
start getting to the playoffs.
shout out to the Chiefs, man. Got the big time win, one of the legendary games, maybe top 5 of all time.
It was
They're going
fun,
to be
man.
going up against the Cincinnati Bengals, who went on the road and got a big win versus the Titans. Quarterback sacked 9 times.
Man.
Yeah, man, the refs really want the Bengals to get
Joe
that.
Hio.
Yeah, Joe Cool.
No, he's not Joe Cool. He's
not
Joe Hio.
Joe Cool.
He's
Joe
not.
Hio. I don't like that one. Joe Cool 2 is better.
Joe Cool.
2.0. But shout out to Joe Burrow and those guys. They're going to be going against the Chiefs, who they were able to beat week 17,
It was a great
34-31. A great game. Man, it's going to be very exciting. But before we make our picks, we have to talk about the Niners. Big victory versus the Packers. E-Man, talk to us about it.
Yo, I tried to tell how many people up here was it that was counting us out? I told y'all.
bad.
They're going to have to deal with us. I said exactly how the NFC Championship was going to go down. It was going to go through so far because why? I knew my Niners were going to be there. I knew we was going to go into Lambeau, even though I thought we would be able to run all over and through them. We were not. And guess what? Guess how we won the game, fellas?
You guys ran?
Special teams. You know
Prayers.
what? Special.
Literally.
Special
Jimmy
prayers.
was able to get the ball past the 50 twice. And
Wow,
we
look
got
at this.
hey, listen.
Look
God.
And we got 6. We got 6.
They go basically
But
beat the
shout
Chicago.
out
That's
to
Rex
Jordan
Grossman.
Willis and my man Tanoa Halfunga, you know what I'm saying, who blocked the punt, scooped and scored. And even more so, Jordan Willis, he chopped the blocker's arms that helped Jimmy Ward get through the field goal before the end of the first half. Our special teams was dynamic that day, man. Shout out to my Niners, and I'll throw it over to Mike so he can tell us about those Mary Had a Little Lambs.
The Rams got a big time win.
Oh,
I'm
my
disappointed in Aaron Rodgers. Just looking at it, he threw 10 targets to Aaron Jones, 11 to Devontae Adams. Everybody else was 1 target. Come on, Aaron
I
Rodgers.
love
Got to
it.
be better than
I
that.
love it.
But the Rams got a big win versus Thomas Brady, Mr. Brady himself. They tried to give it away, Mike.
Bro, 4 turnovers. They tried to give it away.
The NFL was like, you better fumble this ball. We need Brady in this next round. But yeah, y'all made it happen, man. Talk to us about it.
I'm going to start this off by giving all props to Uncle Shannon Sharp. He called the exact score 30-27 on the 21st.
Luck.
And it was something. It was a godsend. We needed that one. But it's like now we're seeing that we weren't worried about Tampa coming in. We beat them earlier in the season, but we know playoff Brady is something different. So to play up to expectations, Stafford at the beginning came off hot as he has been doing throughout the playoffs, but he's become not stagnant, but he's like, you're telegraphing where we think you should go.
Yep.
So now it's like, if it's not a big play, it might be a turnover, and that's kind of ball security was not what we planned on with Cam Akers, because he had 2 fumbles that he lost.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that, but it's our offense will kicking in a high gear coming into this. I told you, just like I told you, looking like E40 water Belafonte over there. And I'm like, you know what? We messed around and let y'all in, and we will be the gentlemen that we are and escort y'all motherfuckers going out the playoffs, because that's why, you know what, it was our fault to let y'all in, so we have to take y'all out just to be courteous to y'all.
Okay.
Don't get your hopes up too high.
I like it. It's going to be legendary. I can't wait. So we're going to start with you guys, Hines and Bruce. You guys let us know if any of our teams are going to the Super Bowl. Hines, we'll start with you. Rams at home here in LA, SoFi, going crazy. Matchup number 3 after losing twice this season, 6 straight actually to the Niners. Who do you have, man? Rams or Niners?
What happened week 18 of this year? A game that I covered. I forget though. What was it? Rams 49ers.
Comeback win for the Niners.
Yeah. So I think the case in point is pretty evident. We know what the Rams are going to do defensively because we've seen it. We know what the 49ers are going to do offensively because we've seen it. And that's why I'm going with the 49ers.
Wow.
You run the ball down the throat of the opponent, wear them out defensively, and make sure that they get as little time as possible to be on the field on their end offensively. That's all it is to it. As long as you can keep Stat Padford on the sideline, 49ers are going to be able to rush their way into the Super Bowl against the Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh, yeah. Hey, the Montana Bowl Part 2, I would love that.
I love Joe Burrow. I love what they're doing in Cincinnati, but I think that we saw 266 yards from Jamar Chase in that first game. That's a fluke game that you rarely see, especially from a guy that's a rookie. Like, come on.
Okay.
The Chiefs are going to be able to apply new schemes and cover better against Jamar Chase, but I think what that game really boils down to is Cincinnati's cornerbacks. Their game plan, their scheme for guys like Hill, Kelsey, Hardman, Williams.
Yeah.
I mean, it's up to Eli Apple, Trey Flowers, and Chidobe Awuzie to really step up for that team. I don't think that the Bengals are going to win.
Okay.
But I'm telling you right here, right now, book it from here. Don't at me moment, courtside moment, whatever you want to call
Chiefs,
it, people.
Chiefs,
Niners,
Bruce,
Super Bowl.
Bruce, who you got?
I got one before Bruce goes. So can we have do we have a unanimous Cooper Kupp should be the MVP now?
Nah.
At least? You don't know?
To me, he should be MVP, but they're not going to give it to him. Well, I can't remember a wide receiver ever winning MVP.
It doesn't even matter.
Jerry Rice never won.
He never won it.
Yes, he did.
He got finals.
Jerry Rice.
I thought he got finals just
No, he
just
won
Super Bowl
MVP.
Okay.
Yeah, Jerry Rice is the only guy. So it should be Cooper Kupp because you can't give it to Taylor. They make.
I'm not giving MVP to Julian Edelman 2.0.
Man, you tripping.
Yeah, he's tripping. Bruce, so who you got, man? Who you got making it on to the Super Bowl after this weekend?
Well, we'll just start with Kansas City Chiefs because
I love my guys, man.
I'm honest.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of rooting for y'all. I was mad. I was like, man, I hate the Bills. I hate them. Josh Allen's racist. I don't want for him.
Okay, I don't like that answer.
He just had a little skeptical. I just like
His
saying
name
that.
Josh Allen. We don't like
But
that.
it's fun to watch y'all play football, like for sure. Tyreek Hill, I'm seeing all that. McKinnon now.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire looked really good.
He looked good. He had a couple but McKinnon is like there for the pass game right now. It's been good to y'all. It's been very good to y'all. But the big game here, at SoFi. Everybody wants to see it. I know everybody want it.
You can be honest. Be honest.
I am going with the Rams.
Ooh. I like that.
I think I have good explanation. Yeah, the Niners have literally won on miracles 2 weeks in a row.
3 weeks.
No,
No,
not miracles. Not
3
miracles.
weeks in a row.
No, y'all like barely pulling this off.
Prayers are synonym for miracles.
Barely, like you should have lost They're not saying you didn't play well and your special teams didn't make things happen, but like you're not putting points up on the board.
Yeah. Okay. And that's your opinion. Okay.
Of course. Why would you agree with me? I don't expect you to. Like you're not supposed
He
to.
is so ready with the ammo loaded. Look at E.
I just think the Rams are gonna. They look kind of like in rhythm right now, and I think even like that W they had against the Niners. I mean that W the Niners had against the Rams was like,
Yeah. And
just
before we
things
go to
face.
E and Mike, I just want to say that I have Chiefs Rams going to the Super Bowl.
Who don't want that shootout? Who don't want 100 points in the Super Bowl?
The Chiefs are the better team, the veteran-laden team. It's in Kansas City.
Hey, get out of here.
That's why I take that. And then I just think that if it was 1-1, I would have chose the Niners. But the fact that it took a comeback miracle for them to win Week 18. And they've been squeaking by. I think the Rams are going to do just enough. Damn it, I have a 23-20 Rams over 49ers.
They're going to win.
So
the Rams are gonna win.
Do you see?
Wait.
Look at him. Wait. Everyone look at E right now. He's got that super villain Joker smile on his face, like
if
ready.
everybody picks against his Niners, that means they win. The Niners just been finding a way to win.
He's sitting here like,
don't do a bloodbath.
And you know why I don't want it to be
some
Chiefs Niners
people-
in the Super Bowl?
What?
I think we win by 3 touchdowns. That's why.
Man, he's sitting here just like, man, some people just want to watch the world burn.
Yeah, facts. Hey, but Mike, who you got? Who's going to the Super Bowl for you after this weekend?
Super Bowl, I'm talking about perennial matchup that I would love to see, and I know the fans want
And
this.
we owe
Bengals
y'all.
Rams.
That's yes. Wow. If Burrow makes it, do you understand the storyline that would be?
Yeah, he's gonna
These
win the
motherfuckers
Super
about
Bowl.
to get blown out. No, fuck that. But no, realistically, the Chiefs and the Rams will be the most electrifying matchup that you can see. Last time we matched up, we were the only matchup in history where both teams accomplished 50 points or more.
54-51.
So you can't duplicate what offenses can, like both offenses can do. But now it's like you put the game out of reach at some point because somebody's going to have to make stops, and whose defense will step up for that. And I just
49ers.
can't. They're not going to make it that far. I already told you. They got 6 wins. That's good. Kudos, my nigga. But y'all, when the games count, where have y'all been? So I feel it. Y'all are high hopes. Y'all can beat us, but just how y'all do in the rest of the NFL,
Hey,
it doesn't help y'all too much.
Before we go to you, E,
Rams and Chiefs, nigga.
hey, just remember. At one point, I was like, that would be a crazy matchup because a lot of people really forgot that the Niners were in the Super Bowl a year before. You know what I'm saying? So
'Cause
they
they
were a
cheese.
team that you thought, damn, they could be back the next year, but injuries killed them off, and now they're back with that same quarterback that I still don't trust. I don't know how they're
Jimmy's the problem.
Yeah, I don't know
If you
how they're
didn't have
making
Jimmy
it happen.
Garoppolo back there just a mannequin,
Yeah.
like what is going
If they
on
had
here?
a
Wait.
Trey Lance playing good, then I'll be like, ooh.
Hey, Mike.
Y'all had 13 points, bro.
But it's
Hey,
E's
Mike,
turn.
Mike,
That's
can you
cute.
remind us who you're going with just before E goes?
Cooper Kupp is the MVP.
Yeah, remind people. The
We're
same
going
way.
with the Rams, baby.
Rams Chiefs, baby.
You already know
So
it.
E, tell me why the 49ers will be playing against who, and why will the 49ers be playing?
All right. So
Please say Bengals.
I'm gonna tell you right now, it's gonna be a rematch of a Super Bowl that has happened before.
Wow.
The 49ers will be there.
Oh Lord.
And I'm gonna tell you first and foremost why the 49ers gonna be there.
Speak your
Okay.
piece.
Because you guys haven't played a defense as stout as ours yet. The last time y'all faced us was in week 18. Y'all had a 17-0 head start
Agree.
and ended up choking the game away, and dang near did that yesterday. So y'all defense is hella suspect. Your offense, it comes and goes, it wanes. But guess what? One thing that's going to travel that we have already showed in these playoffs is that our defense is going to step up. We held Dak and that prolific Dallas offense to pretty much nothing, right? They almost mounted the comeback, but fell short. We went into the frozen tundra where on their first drive, they put up 7 points. Didn't do anything the rest of the game. Only got 3 more points. Bro, I'm telling y'all, you don't understand. This is a team of destiny. This is a hot team. The last thing you want to face in the playoffs, and I love it because you already sitting on the couch. The last thing you want to do come playoff time is play a team that's hot. Y'all messed around and led us into the playoffs, and I've been saying it on this show and literally in every other conversation that I've had with every other sports fan. The last thing you want to see is the 49ers come playoff times. And we playing the Kansas City Chiefs. And guess what's going to happen? We going to walk out at SoFi with the confetti falling on us, and I'm going to be there to collect some. Holla at me.
Hey, that's a matchup. To be honest, just being the Chief fan.
I was gonna say, just because you yell don't make it true.
Yeah.
All right.
All this passion.
So me being the Chief
49ers
fan,
L.
if I can decide, because the Bengals are going to be a tough game, so I expect it to be that, but I do think we prevail. The matchup I will want to see, I think that makes that fits for us. No, it'll be the Niners. I think that that matchup is best for us.
Yeah, it's best. So y'all can't stop, because you already know I've been saying y'all can't stop the run.
No, yeah, but we find ways to stop the run.
Man,
But it's going to come down to Jimmy Garoppolo. And last time we came down to Jimmy Garoppolo, she's walked out.
Man, you got serious. All of a sudden, you extend the arm, you looked in, you leaned your head.
No,
just
yeah,
like,
but either way it goes, I think it's going to be a great conference championship weekend, coming off probably the greatest divisional round weekend we ever had.
Greatest game of 2021.
Let's
all of them.
This is the first time Brady ever lost with a score going into in the final play of the game. He's never lost in the playoffs until yesterday.
You know why?
He always had the refs.
Yeah, his teammates are the refs. You're supposed to win that
you
game.
You guys are salty. It's Bill Belichick.
When they threw the flag on him, I was like, oh yeah, he's losing.
Yeah. Hey, when they didn't give him that
Helmet to helmet.
I was like, oh, they're not winning.
Yeah,
because
you know what? He
The
had been
Chiefs-
saying earlier last week he was saying that he gets on the refs a lot and they don't throw flags on him.
Yeah, so they're like,
so they was like, oh yeah, all right,
yeah,
bet.
we got you.
All right,
but
cool.
I can't wait,
they'll
man.
do that. He a diva though.
That part. So I can't wait for the shout out to Antonio Brown, who posted himself saying Bucks are eliminated. Super petty. But man, Courtside Radio, we thank you guys so much. Hey, let us know via Instagram what you guys think. I'll make sure that we get some content up there of all of the team still playing that belongs to this show. No Bengals fans here, unless
I'm a Bengals fan today.
Okay, Hans is a Bengals fan. He might be Joe Burrow's brother. He looks like Big Bro.
I'll take it. Fuck yeah.
But man, I can't
yeah.
wait. And we're going to talk about Thursday some more football, because we're going to give you our X factors like we have been doing every week. Can't wait to hear from my guys. So we thank you guys from Courtside Radio. Mike Kill the PG, my guy Mike out of Pappy, Bruce Courtside on the ones and twos, Alex Himes doing his thing all the way from the mean streets of Beverly Hills, and of course Mr. Watts Up himself, E Lamb, E Money. Hey, we'll catch y'all Thursday, man. We out of here.
Hey,
Yes,
look in the
sir.
Can I get a bang?
Bang.
Bang.
Dang. Ooh, can't wait. Get us out of here, Bruce.
Hell.
We out of here.
Straight to Cancun.
I love it.
I can't wait.
You know, y'all picks been the same. Like,
Mike,
come on.
it's Bruce and I off the game.